ESL presents ESL Challenger League in partnership with Intel, Acer Predator, DHL, and Checks.
Magandang gabi, everyone. Magandang gabi, bayan. So this is my first time doing Filipino cast for a CS2 match. So hello to my fellow Filipinos there. And welcome back to ESL Challenger League Season 51. Of course, ito na naman tayo. Ito na yung final Asia Pacific Finals kung sino man mananalo sa tournament na ito. From previous cup winners from Asia and Oceania, magkakaroon sila ng spot sa ESL Pro League Season 24 in Katowice, Poland. Of course, madaming kwentuhan dyan, especially for our today's match na Kaleido Gaming versus Ground Zero. Wala naman ako masasabi specifically kay Ground Zero. Nakakast ko siya yung mga games ng Ground Zero a few times now during ESL Challenger League Season 51. But yeah, for Kaleido, wala ako masyadong information. Hindi pa ako nakapag-cast ng games nila sa ESL Challenger League or anytime. But I do know na alam ko na sila ay one of the, I think like somewhere close between the top Chinese teams. Not to the same level as Tailu, pero kung sakali sila yung one of the top teams in China right now. And of course, they've qualified their way here to the Asia Pacific Finals. No? So yun. Galing din. So this is our playoff brackets here for our Oceania Finals. This is a first round. So whoever wins today's game, Kaleido versus Ground Zero, mamimit nila Tailu in the semi-finals. And on the second semi-final, they'll meet Semperfi versus Thunder Down Under. The two Australian teams, Thunder Down Under. Of course, sila ay mag-participate sa Cologne Major this year. And sila ay makakapaglaban for Australia. But up next, of course, is going to be Kaleido Gaming. We have mga players nila, Spine, Suki, Expasiki, Rage, and Shush Hongzi. Of course, again, for me, hindi ko sila masyado alam yung roster nila or yung history of games nila. But as you can see here, so yung unang ESL Challenger League Season 51 Cup, sila ay nanalo. Pero afterwards, as you can see, Asia Cup 2, natapos sila 7 to 8 place. And sa last cup, Asia Pacific Cup 4, nag-finish sila 9 to 12 pace. So while, you know, as you can see, here's the map stats. 100% win rate sa Mirage. And overpass. Pero isa lang nanalo nila sa overpass nyon. Wala akong masyado, for me, masasabi dyan. Kasi hindi ako masyado familiar sa team na ito. Pero, ito ang masasabi ko. Match-check ko. But we'll move on. We have Ground Zero from Australia. Ang roster nila includes Apocdad, PZ, Vision, Omichella, and Tux. Nasabi ko nang kanina na napanood ko yung mga games nila last time. During, as you can see, Cup 4, Cup 3, Cup 2, Cup 1. So, yung Cup 1, they finished runner-up. Cup 2, third place. Cup 3, nanalo sila at nakakwalify dito sa Asia Pacific Final. At sa Cup 4, second. At I'm pretty sure, natalo sila thanks to Thunder Down Under. So, ayun. Kaya sila yung higher seed dito sa ating tournament na ito. Highest win rate nila ay nasa Inferno, which is pretty interesting kung sakali nila, ito yung map pick nila na dapat titignan natin, no? Compared to our today's opponents, Kaleido Gaming, na kung mapit nga ang Inferno, baka meron silang downside. Dahil Ground Zero, alam na nila yung map na ito, di ba? Mas mataas ang average rating ng mga players from, specifically Rage, 1.14. At mukhang mas mataas ang stats ni Rage kaysa kay Omichel. I'm gonna guess is the rifler's position. Speaking of Kaleido Gaming, ito yung mga recent result nila based on HOTV. They won against Last Bullet, a fellow, actually I think this is a Mongolian team. Chinese team, sorry. They won Chinese team. They won against Semper Fi in the Asian Champions League, but after nyon, natalo sila sa Lin Vision and then finally Thunder Down Under. Here we go with the map, Vito. Binan nilang Nuke, Ground Zero ban, Ancient, walang Inferno ban yet. Ang unang map pick natin, ang unang map natin for today's match is going to be Mirage, followed by Dust 2. Overpass, banned by Kaleido, and actually Ground Zero is the one to ban Inferno, giving us the decider map of Anubis. So, ayun na nga po yung map Vito natin ngayon. Yeah, so far, from what I've seen dito sa ating mga results, for Kaleido Gaming, hindi masyado, konti pa lang na play nilang matches since their new roster, since of their first game, official HLTV game dito naka-registered sa HLTV April 26, 2026. So they've only been a team for only 2 months. Meanwhile, on the Ground Zero side, of course, nakita natin yung results nila kanina. Nanalo nila yung Cup 3 at saka runner-up sila yung Cup 1 at Cup 4. But so far, if I were to ask kung ano yung odds natin ngayon, kung sino mananalo for today's match, maybe Ground Zero has a little bit of small edge to Kaleido Gaming, but who knows, because it's Australia versus China for today's match, right? But I've seen, dahil napanood ko na nga yung mga matches ng Ground Zero, nakasted ko na siya before, na baka, for me, from what I've seen, I think kaya naman ng Ground Zero maano yung mga Chinese teams, diba? So, based dito sa HLTV, yung last tournament ng Ground Zero, which was at the Asian Champions League, natalo sila ng Tyloo 2-0, pero natalo nila ang Rare Atom 2-1. Yung final map doon, Anubis aswell, which ended up 13-8 to Ground Zero's favor. So, I think both, kasi parehas na Inferno at Anubis yung pinakamalakas na maps for me. Sa opinion ko, pinakamalakas na maps for Ground Zero, Inferno at Anubis. No, siguro, pati Dust 2 din. For Kaleido naman, I guess Mirage is their only good map. 100% win rate so far, based on HOTV and the stats that we saw earlier. No. For me, this might go 2-1. Maybe Kaleido will win their map pick. Pero afterwards, it's a steamroll ahead na for Ground Zero. So, kung ganun niya. And of course, para dun sa mga ngayon pa lang nalalaman na may tournament pala nito, yung Asia Pacific Finals, ito po yung tournament kung sino man mananalo dito sa tournament na to, magkakaroon ng spot sa ESL Pro League Season 24 in Katowice, Poland, at compete in a prize pool of I believe a prize pool of around 300,000, if I'm correct. Yeah, $300,000 you are able to compete in Katowice. Of course, historic arena where kung saan hineld yung IEM Katowice for many years, right? So, kung sino man manalo dito, Kaleido Gaming or Ground Zero, mafe-face nila Tyloo tomorrow, which by then I'll also be casting, no, bukas. Ito ay sorry. Yung match between kung sino man manalo dito will face Tyloo tomorrow sa Martes, sa Tuesday. Ikakas ko din yun. Tapos after naman yung game na yun, yung second semifinal natin, which is Semper Fi and Thunder Down Under. Si Thunder Down Under yung higher seed dito, pero since there's only 5 teams that are competing, na group na sila together, no. I think also because Ground Zero is the lower seed, lower rank kaysa sa kay Thunder Down Under and Semper Fi, no. Doon naman sa match na yun, battle ng Australian teams, no. Yung top 3 kasi FlyQuest is number 1. Tapos Thunder Down Under number 2, tapos Semper Fi 3. No? And kung sino man mananalo dun sa semifinals na yon, mapupunta sa grand final. Kung sino man mananalo sa grand final, makaka-qualify po sa ESL Pro League Season 24 in Katowice. Mangyayari po yan in October. Malaking sinungaling yung text na yan, no? Sit back and watch top tier, maybe not top tier 2. Yeah. So for your information ba, hindi pa tayo nag-start. Naghihintay po pa tayo ng players to join the server, specifically doon galing sa Kaleido's side, no. So, yeah. Habang hinihintay natin mag-start yung match, tignan natin po yung VRS, kung ano mangyayari sa VRS after this match, yung VRS forecast natin. Kung Kaleido Gaming naman ang manalo for today's match, magkakaroon sila ng 12 points at they will move from 106 to 105 doon sa VRS Global Leaderboard. Habang kung Ground Zero naman ang manalo today's match, magkakaroon sila ng 18 points at mamumove sila from 125 to 119 into the VRS Global Leaderboard. That's 6 places, no. Kung matalo naman ang Kaleido, magkakaroon sila ng minus 18 points at maglulose sila ng 3 positions down to 109. Pag ground 0 naman ang matalo, magkakaroon sila ng minus 13 points at maglulose sila ng 1 spot to 126. Also, I think this is one of the things I should be concerned. Paano nila maano yung ping difference, no? Or are they just playing for me, I think ang hula ko, maglalaro sila sa server where both teams have somewhat of the same thing. So somewhere, since Kaleido Gaming is playing from China, Ground Zero is from Australia, they're maybe playing a server, maybe in somewhere in Singapore, or maybe Malaysian servers, most probably not. Somewhere there, probably the middle ground for the ping between these two teams, separated from one's region, right? One from Asia, specifically China, and one from Oceania, specifically Australia, right? So for your information, if you're familiar dun sa mga players ng Kaleido Gaming, sila pala yung former Morningstar team, no? Hindi ko alam bakit I think esports org kasi yung Morningstar, pero yung Kaleido Gaming hindi ako sure masyado. Diyan. Okay. So, habang naghihintay tayo ngayon, do you guys sabihin ko na tawag mo dito, how is your kamusta yung mga I am Clone 2026 prediction, yung mga pickings nyo ba na lock in nyo na ba? Kung mayroon ba kayong mga picks. For your information, nalabas ko na yung aking pick'em video sa YouTube channel ko. Spoilers, pero kung paano man panood din to sa YouTube channel ko. Pero ang pick'em ko for stage 1 was Gamer Legion Trio, Big Trio, Thunder Down Under, who's in this tournament by the way, O3, and Team Liquid O3, and then I have Heroic, Pet Boom, M80, MIBR, Sinners, and Tyloo to make it 3-1-3-2. So yeah. Kung kakapasok nyo lang po, nag-hintay pa din po tayo ng for some players to connect, no? Pero dito lang po sa harap ng screen nyo yung veto natin for today. Binan Nuke and Ancient. Pinik first map for today is going to be Mirage. That's to the second map picked by Ground Zero. Tapos ang decider natin ay magiging Anubis, which from what I've seen, the map win rate, ang Ground Zero, mataas ang win rate nila sa Anubis. Pero it was kind of a trap kasi malakas din sila sa Inferno. So they just had to choose between one of the maps, no? Kung anong gusto nilang maging decider map. But for Kaleido Gaming, Mirage pinaka strong suit nila kasi so far, I think this is for the past 3 months, no, na meron silang 100% win rate in Mirage. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, ito na po ang ating hinihintay. It's going to be Kaleido Gaming versus Ground Zero, starting our map of Mirage as our first map. Starting off pretty chill. We do have Tux na galing sa apps na find na ang first blood sa B apps. Rage spotted by the jump spot. As boost niya self, nakita na niya si Vision who baka mag-pick siya without a flash na penalty ni XFCKC at Apok Dad. Very low on health. 4v3 na si Tux nakahanap. Nasa kanya ang bomba. At si Tux, nagagawa niya ang lahat ng paraan. Nasa kanya ang bomb in under 1v2. Tux should have this pretty easily, pero na fake out peek at nahanap ni Chujung. That's going to be first round for Kaleido Gaming. Pass round here for Kaleido. Vision will be pushing up top mid. Suki through the smoke. And all of these finds, yung force buy ng Ground Zero, hindi masyado makakagawa ng penetration sa AKs ng mga Kaleido Gaming. Oh, left for PZ. Oh, Michaela. Oh, shot through the smoke. Napaka-random naman yun. Natili na si PZ with the scout. And found out by Suki. Fast second round for Kaleido Gaming. Mabilis. So, hindi gumana yung force buy ng Ground Zero masyado doon. Especially yung ka-push to mid ni Omichela. So, puro pistols lang for Ground Zero this round. Four stack si Ground Zero ngayon dito sa connector. Si Expaski, may expect ba niya to? Hindi, na flash siya at napatay ni PZ. Hindi niya din alam na nandun si Apok Dad. Apok Dad with the Mac 10 spam. True. And it's just a massacre. Omika left with the Mac 10. Makakadamage lang siya pero wala siyang mapapatay. 3 for Kaleido. First gun round na dito for our matchup. PZ. Oh, yung nade break hindi masyado successful. Down to 34 HP. At nakakapag-make their way. I think they're gonna... Si Apokdad ibuboost na. Si Suki caught off guard pero hindi nakita ni Apokdad. Hindi niya nakita yung ladder pero si Suki nakapag-respond ng dalawa. At tatlo. Hindi gumagana masyado ang defense. O Michelle, don't play with your food. Napatay niya, caught off guard na siya. At wala na siya nagawa. 4 rounds for Kaleido Gaming. Wala masyado nagagawa ngayon. Ang ground 0, yung buy nila, hindi masyado magaling. Round 5. Maybe another fast mid para kay Kaleido Gaming. 5 sila lahat sa mid. Pero I think alam din naman nila na eco, whereas you can see force buy dito for ground 0 as they make their way into short. Vision has no vision, but the smoke is fading and I think di na spot ni Vision, na spot ni Tox. He tries to peek pero wala siya, namatay. Wala ka na makapatay gamit dun sa 5-7. Suki na spot niya yung jungle player. Hindi masyado naka-damage masyado dyan. And it's going to be siguro a save call here for ground 0. Si Vision, he caught Suki off guard. Pero hindi masyado makatatapos yan. Ipag dahil na Michelle, hintayin na lang kung may magpupush. Magsisave from B apps. Pero we have Chuzong T para respond. Pero tapos na ang oras. It's gonna be 5-0 for Kaleido Gaming. They are on fire. Wala pang rounds ang nanalo ground 0. Gusto ko malaman kung ano yung ping nila. Maybe there's some nailala ko tuloy yung Tylo versus Alter Ego game. Karantatuan yun. Yeah, replay. Not really good replay. Round 6. Another full buy round dito para kay ground 0. Tignan natin kung may magagawa naman ang defense. Mabilis. Isa lang ang player. Mabilis nga si Expansi. Nahanap ang connector player. Hindi makaka-trade. Blinded out. Pero ang entry sa A, open na. Spam through na lang magagawa ng ground 0. As Rage is flashed in and actually spots one and he's straight through the nade. Makakatapos na kay Ipokdad. Natitira na lang for Tox. Spam through the smoke. It's gonna be 6-0. 0 rounds 1 for ground 0. Kaleido Gaming doing a wonderful job. Magandang job, no? So far, so good for them. And for your information, again, the winner of this will face Tylo in the semifinals, no? So this is the chance for Kaleido Gaming to show what it takes, no? Potentially make their way all the way into the finals. Oh, another A setup here for Kaleido Gaming. Oh, Michelle is going to be choice. He gets the 1D. As they just start to spam through the smoke. Oh, Michelle might be lucky enough to find another one. Pero mapaplant na naman yung bomb. Not unless pupush nila through a flash through the smoke. Pero mare-respond ni Rage at ni Shuzong. Oh, Michelle gets another dig, but atita na lang si PZ with the Deagle. It's a nice retake attempt, pero nandun pa rin yung mga AK ng Kaleido Gaming. 7 up. 7 up for Kaleido Gaming. They are speedrunning their way to our second map, which is going to be Dust 2. Here's the Omishela 1D. Very nice, but not enough to maybe even make a dent dun sa retake. Round 8. No timeouts, by the way. Hindi pa sila nagtatawag ng timeout dito for ground 0. As Mong plays slow. Looks baka maging mid to A tong mid to A. Molly. PZ with the op. Peeks and na-miss niya yung shot. Flash will be in as PZ, I think, no, itatry niya ulit i-pick to. Yung op, walang magagawa. Si PZ walang mapapatay. Chuzong trades. And they have the A bomb site. Mukhang trap out ng ground 0. Tatry nila i-attempt yung retake. Matalino. Si Expansi nagtatago sa smoke. Hindi nakita ni Tax. Last bullet. Napatay niya si Apokdad. All left for vision. 1v3. Meron siyang kit pero that's a 3k for Expansiki. At wala magagawa ang ground 0. 8-0. 8 up. Wala pang rounds na papanalunan ang round 0. Ground 0. Ayun o. Ang galing. Magaling. Round number 9. Walang op for PZ pero we're gonna still have some M4s although wala lang helmet. Looks like this round they're gonna be trying to push a ramp pero the trades come in equal. Actually no, player advantage para kay Kaleido Gaming, and Chuzong spots through the head. PZ finds one with scalp, that was the low player. At ayun na nga, napunta ang round ng ground 0 napunta kay Kaleido Gaming. Will also be a 9-0 speedrun. Talaga nila tong first map natin na Mirage, no? And again, sa kakatunin lang, sinabi ko kanina yung pre-game analytics, no? So far, may I think this is like the past 3 months, no, na may 100% win rate ang Kaleido Gaming sa Mirage, no? So kung ganun nga man, mukhang napag-practicean nila itong map na to ng maigi. Tignan na lang natin sa baka sa Dust 2 since yun nga naman ang map pit ng ground 0. Baka meron pa silang magagawa doon. Pero right now, speedrun nila yung map 1 nila, yung map pick nila. At ayun na nga po, 9-0. Mga ba? Trinay nga nila i-counter yung attack ng Kaleido Gaming pag pupunta sila sa A, pero hindi nga nila nahanap yung kills. Diba? Alam na nila, ito na, first time out for ground 0, no? Pero yun nga, naalaman nga nila na lagi silang pumupuntang A at nagsisetup. Baka try lang nga nila i-push yung A ramp, A main or A ramp, no? Pero hindi nila na masyado na figure that out, no? So, round 10, 9-0. Wala pang rounds na papanunulunan ang ground 0. So far, they live up to their name, no? Ground 0, 0 rounds, no? So, tignan na lang natin kung may magagawa ang ground 0. Best case, no? They'll finish the half 9-3. But most likely, since yung buy nila hindi masyado maganda, si Omishela may MP9, baka maging 10-2 potentially if we talking realistically. Suki spotted out by PZ, and now there's actually only 4. Lahat sila nasa A bomb site. So kung mahanap ng Kaleido Gaming tong information na to, at baka gusto na lang nila puntahan ang B bomb site. Rage, 12 HP with the op. 1 shot na lang siya. Be a miracle kung meron siyang makuha ang shot dito. Pero na-miss niya, na-overshot, over-flick. Si Suki ang magte-trade at makakahanap ng ng isa pa. Si Omishela mukhang titignan kung meron na ba. Meron sa B-bomb site pero I think ma-off guard siya. Yes, he will. At ayun na nga. Si Tax na lang natitira. Mahanap niya yung jungle player pero 1v3 retake. Wala mang kit as well. No? 10-0. Double digits first reach for Kaleido Gaming pero that's because Ground Zero has not won a single round. I believe we're only like 15 minutes into the round, no? Mabilisan. Mabilisan talaga. Nakakagawa ng opportunity. Kung nakakahanap ng opportunities ang Kaleido Gaming na it's almost like 100% of the time na na-exploit nila yun, no? Kapag nag-entry sila, nakapag-entry sila. At pag meron sila nahanap, napapatay nila, no? So, ayun lang. 10-0 for Ground Zero. Kaleido Gaming leading 10 points ahead as we reach round 11. Malapit na matapos ang ating first half for Mirage. And here comes the mid push from Ground Zero. This may be the chance as Rage is spotted out, but Suki is able to trade 2. And the entry into the A bomb site, it's all left on Omichelet for the solo defense into the A as Vision spots out the player through the smoke. Once he spots this player, he's caught off guard. Suki's caught off guard. It's a 1v1 now. Spine versus Vision. And Vision, with his durability, nahanap niya ang round for Ground Zero. Finally, around 10-1 as we reach last round of the first half, no? Mukhang gumana somewhat yung mid push, pero actually was meant to be. Ibig sabihin, si Vision nakanalo ng 1v3 this round. Napakalaki. 10-1. Wala pa ding op si PZ. So mukhang will be opless here for Ground Zero. As another, it looks like a mid push here for Kaleido Gaming. Ang tactic nila ngayon, molly top mid. Ito, importante to. Pinush nila yung APZ with the jiggle pick. Hindi masyado maganda at na-pick nga ni Rage with the op. Very interesting playstyle. He's pushing through the smoke with an op. I think that's very interesting. But he's just a lurker and actually finds one there. At ayun, matatapos na nga siya, pero bomb will now be planted in B. It's going to be a 3v4 retake. Hindi nga yata kaya ng Ground Zero. At nade Kobe by Siski, right? At since ito na ngayon last round, they will have to attempt this kahit wala silang kit. So this is most likely even guaranteed na mananalo ang Kaleido Gaming in coming into the first half. Epoctad, the jump in the window, not going to be able to. 11-1 coming into our first half. Magandang gabi mga kababayan. Welcome back to ESL Challenger League Season 51. Nandito pa rin tayo sa Asia Pacific Finals at ito na nga po. Kung na-miss nyo po yung first half, dominating half for Kaleido Gaming. Ito na po, city side nila. Pero yung T side nila sobrang galing. At ito na nga po yung scoreline. Yung one round lang po na nanalo ng ground 0 ay dahil sa 1v3 na ginawa ni I think it was Vision or that. Hindi ako masyado sure. Kalimutan ko na yung hindi ko nakita yung replay, pero ito na nga po. It's going to be a B fake para sa ground 0. At papunta na nga po sila sa A bomb side, pero alam na to ng Kaleido Gaming at si Suki nga magpipick. He dares to pick. Matitrade nga lang siya. Ito na po, 3 players na sa A. Most of them sa CT. Pero yung frags na pupunta na po kay round 0. Si Rage nagpakita lang sa triple box. At yung team kill galing kay Vision. Pero matitrade niya ang sarili niyang teammate sa kanyang kamay. 1v2. At alam nila kung nasan yung last player. Expaskinski. He's trying to do it out. Don't line up! 1v1. Omichela will save the round for ground 0 at nanalo sila ng pistol round. Ito na yata ang chance. Baka makakomeback nga sila dahil yun nga isang important factor kung sa second half ng isang Counter-Strike game, no? If you win the pistol round, there's a higher chance na baka manalo kayo. You can get the comeback, no, or manalo kayo in the second half. So, it's gonna be Deagles at saka isang pistol lang. USP para kay Spine for Kaleido Gaming. So, here you go. 11-2. Flash is Rage. Pero yung hindi yata na... Ayan na, mas spam na siya through the smoke and Rage. Down to 14 HP. Fairness, di pa nila napatay yun in time. That took a long time there. But yun. Oh, nice 1D from Suki. Caught off guard by Vision, no? And Expasiski just pushed through the smoke to go into... Spine has this position. Great advantage, no? At muntikan na niya mahanap yung second, pero... Pinupush na ang mga players. Apokdad na pre-pressure. At nasa kanila yung bomb. I think it was in under. Si Omichela left for the 1v2, no? Pero may galils na sila Expasiski at saka si Chuzong. Pero hindi yata nila alam kung nasan yung bomb. At mukhang pupunta na lang sila sa bomb site. Tignan na lang nila kung saan pupunta si Omichela. Ito nga na nga. At mukhang pupunta siya sa A-bomb site. Marinig to ni Chuzong T, who's going to be playing from under. Omichela, will he check this? No. Put down to 33 HP. Not fully killed yet by Chuzong T. He's very low. And will be finished out. And it's now map point for Kaleido Gaming. Next map will be Dust 2. And yeah, so far, it's a pretty fast map here of Mirage, no? Nice 1 dig there kay Suki and Expasiski. Hindi ko alam ba hindi siya na-spot through the smoke doon. Nahanap niya yung kill sa under. At yun yung some of the several important factors kung paano panalo nila yung 12 for Kaleido Gaming. Looks like it's going to be a rush. Bagong pa napakita yung smoke. Through the smoke, Expasiski. Ngayon, nasa kanila na yung A-bomb site. May chance pa din, pero spam lang ni Suki. Ang lahat, the nade. Makapatay si Tax. Mapaplant pa din yung bomb, pero low HP na yung mga players. Flash in through. Apokdad, meron siyang galil. Watching from Tetris. Nakita na niya yung triple box player dyan. Pero the flash is good. And it's all left for Omichela. The flash is thrown in and he's pushed through. Map 1 will be going to Kaleido Gaming. We will be moving on to our second map. That's going to be Dust 2. That's going to be Ground Zero's pick. So there you go. Mirage 13-2. A fast map. So for say, Ground Zero did win 2 rounds, but speed run for Kaleido Gaming. Congratulations. We'll move on to map 2, which is going to be Dust 2. That one is picked by Ground Zero though. Welcome back to ESL Challenger League Season 51 Asia Pacific Finals. Ako na naman, of course, si Miguelsgamingch. Here for today's match of Kaleido Game vs Ground Zero. Chongzong T, 16 kills. ADR of 97.7. No? Yeah, one of the top frags, but I also like to shout out kay Suki. Nakita ko din yung style ng pag-entry niya, especially in Mirage. Also, magaling din, no? But for doon sa mga nakalimutan or na-miss yung first map, nanalo Kaleido Gaming 13-2. 2 rounds lang na panalo ni Ground Zero in Mirage. Pero we're going to be moving on to our next map of Dust 2, which is the map pick of Ground Zero. As you can see, I'm gonna guess Vision is the highest rated player from Ground Zero dun sa map na yon. Only 0.88. Pretty subpar performance from me from Ground Zero, based on my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, Kaleido Gaming, very dominant first map. Let's see if they can continue this into the second map, or will Ground Zero, maybe they'll set foot na sila, hopefully, at makapunta tayo sa third map, which is actually Anubis, no? So yun. And looks like we are now ready, folks. Ito na po, Dust 2, our second map for today's match between Kaleido Gaming versus Ground Zero. Kaleido Gaming, very dominant first map, no, 13-2. Here on Dust 2, this is of course Ground Zero's pick. So let's see if they can make something different than their performance in Mirage. Kaleido Gaming, I'm not so sure the map stats for them here in Dust 2, but I would pretty sure, because Dust 2 and Mirage, one of the top, maps coming in if you prepare for a tournament, at least, But yeah, here you go, folks. Dust 2, let's get things underway, mga kababayan. Ito na po. 2, 1. Bugri. Let's go. Let's see. Kahit si Spine excited na. He will be doing the A-long flash, but Ground Zero on the T side will be looking forward to the B rush, although maybe we do have PZ will be doing the mid lurk, lower mid lurk. Here comes Omichela, first to entry, and already found out by Changzong through the smoke, and it's just Expasiki spamming with the duelies, and ayun na nga, na-foil na yung plan na i-rush B ang Ground Zero. Mukhang hindi masyado magaling. And so left for PZ with the USP, napatay niya si Rage, pero yun lang. Mira on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be first round for Kaleido Gaming. Ang winner ng match na ito, they will be facing Tyloo bukas. And PZ, akala ko makakokot off guard siya dun sa pag-switch niya from the knife. PZ actually finds another, pero mahanap siya ni Spine. First round for Kaleido Gaming. So yung replay here. Yeah. Masyado magaling. Maybe a little bit late yung flashbang nila doon. Make our way into round number 2. Pistols lang for Ground Zero. Hello. Rage. Makikita niya yung stack na ito pag pick niya. Oh my god. Hindi niya ina-expect yun. Lahat nasa T-spawn. Ito na nga. Spine. Una to respawn. Pamas. 1. Almost a second. PC is low. All of the players are low. Tuck actually finds one. Finds two. 2v2. Is this still actually possible for ground zero, no? May MP5 si Tux, pero walang magagawa yung Glock. And that's actually Tux 1v1. Nakagawa ng opportunity ang ground zero para ma-win yung only an eco round. Nag-stuck lang sila sa T-spawn. Oh, they're so close. 14 HP para kay Chuzong. Pero hindi mananalo yung eco ng ground zero. It will be a second round for Kaleido Gaming. That was very expensive, no? Para makakabili naman ng M4 ang Kaleido Gaming. And unang gun by round natin dito. And if kung tinitignan ko yan correctly, si Rage ay may XM na mukhang meron siyang balak gamitin yan sa A-long. PZ boosted on to suicide. Hindi niya mahanap yung jump pick. Rage. Ito yung ngayong XM na gagamitin niya. Pipilitin ba niya to? 23 HP na lang siya. He'll go for it. Nakahanap siya ng 1 with the XM. Traded out by Vision. Fairness, gumana. Yung XM. In-expect ko wala. You know. Yes, isa lang nga nakakuha niya. Pero still. Pero ito na nga yung bomb. Pupunta na sa B bomb site. Rotating from T-spawn. Hindi ko alam kung si Chuzong maririnig ba niya to. Dahil walang tao sa B bomb site. Si Suki pushing top mid. Malalaman niya na walang tao dito. At nasa na sa B. Walang tao sa B bomb site. Chuzong, hindi niya maririnig yung footsteps kung meron nga ba sa B. Tinitignan lang niya kung may lower. Ito na si Expasinki ang magre-respond, but the flashes will go in. He'll be playing from backside. Ito na yung smoking flashes as Chuzong actually fought PZ the upper. Expasinki finds one traded. And that should be good enough. Meron silang man advantage 3v2. They can just play time. Di pa napaplant yung bomb. Ito na, ipaplant na yung bomb. At si Spine, trinay niya i-push yung smoke. Hindi niya alam, meron palang car player. At si Chuzong playing from tunnels. Cleared out by both Vision and Tux. And there we go. Round 4. Ground 0. 2-1. A little bit more competitive sila dito sa map na ito. At mukhang potentially makakukuha sila ng more than 2 rounds. Unlike Dust 2 years. The XM ulit. Ang galing. At yung important find by Chukso. Pero ito si Spine. Yung play niya, no? Pero push niya yung smoke. So ito na. Suki with the M4. Hero by. The rest may pistols at ano lang, no? Ito na. Omichella with the Mach 10. Okay, plano nila. Oh, deep yung nade. 78 HP for Omichella and Tux. So, mukhang yun na naman. Gonna be rush B. Last time to nangyari yung pistol round. Hindi masyado maganda. At ito na nga nangyari. Expasinki is blinded. Hindi niya nakita si Expasinki. At may man advantage na ang Kaleido Gaming and an AK-47. Oh, damage siya ng 35 HP. Ito na nga si Rage. From bottom mid. Makikita niya ang daming tao dito sa lower. How? Nakuha niya yun. Shot na yun. You're gonna have to see on the replay, no? Ito na, they're pushing through tunnels. And it's all left on Apok Dad, no? For ground 0. Molly into upper. I think kita ni Spine na na-drop yung bomb. So, si Apok Dad kailangan talaga naranles, hinintay niya lang. Nag-push si Spine. Molly out, down to 45 HP. Suki, nakita niya yata yung head. 76 HP na. And looks like he's going to be going into the A bomb site. Or maybe hintayin niya makita si Suki. Suki has the knife out. Now has the AK out. At si Apok Dad, mananalo niya yung 1v1. 2-2, we are tied now. And looks like mukhang ang kakaroon more than 2 rounds for ground 0, no? So, yun lang. Pistols lang for Kaleido Gaming. Si Rage, itatry niya i-pick to with the Deagle. The nade, nakakadoon ng damage pero hindi niya mapaprotektahan ng A-long. Spine with the USP. Wala na masyadong magagawa yan. We do have Suki from top side with the Deagle, able to trade out his teammate's spine. And the op spots him, and that's going to be a free. It's going to be a third for ground zero. More than a Mirage, that's for sure. Chusong, katry niya easy. Hindi siya nag-jump. Bomb will be planted, pero tatry niya i-pick to. Merong ang op. Pinik nga niya. Pero si Vision, ayun si PC with the pistol. Harap niya si Chuzong. Gonna be a third round. First time in the series, Ground Zero takes the lead of a map. Nice shot from Chongzong. There. It's gonna be round 6. Rage spotted it short. Man advantage na for ground zero. As pretty split apart yung mga CT players here. They will be pushing tunnel. Tux is on this angle. He spots the arm, and yet Chuzong still able to clear. Might be able to find the two. No, traded out Vision, and I think they're gonna know that B bomb side is clear. Spine from A long doors with Omishela watching. Nonetheless caught off guard. Yes, he is. And it's all left for Suki. I think di siya na spotted yet. Pero 3v2 retake. No. Spine will be going from lower, pero PZ with the up will be holding this angle. I think yes, PZ will find it. And looks like easy save na lang ni Suki yung M4 niya. It's gonna be 4th round for ground zero. Suki, the only man with the M4. Spine will be helping him with the flash, pero di masyado help. Exposisi from lower tunnel finds 2. And napupush na sila ng mga 5-7s. Spine with the AK. And it's all crazy, and yet nanalo ni ground zero yun, round na yun. It's gonna be 2-5. Leading na sila sa kanilang map pick, no? Kung sino yung each other's map pick. You know, that's the team who will win because they've practiced it more, no? Pero kung ever man mapunta tayo sa third map na Anubis, ayun talaga yung test kung sino natin, kung makita kung sino nga ba ang kailangan pumunta sa semi-final. Well, it's going to be Rush B? 5 players B tunnels. So it's gonna be B-Rush, no? Flash going to be coming in. Exposisi blinded through the smoke. Rage and Chuzong 3 in the car. Finds 3 and finds 4. He finds them all. Napakagaling. That's going to be a third for Kaleido Gaming. Their city side is now back. Chuzong, amazing 4K, no? Top of the leaderboard so for now. Not even the upper, by the way. What a round. They're gonna be trying the A-long na naman. Spine will smoke the long door, but they push through it. And still alive, over under Flower. He decides to jump through. And Suki trades Spine. And we have Rage with the up here. Battle of uppers. And PZ will fall short. No. Ito na naman. Wow. Spots Apogdad with the jump peak. And it's Chuzong with the 2. Napakagaling. 4 for Kaleido Game. Looks like nagka-comeback na sila ngayon. Get a replay on that. See. Michelle with the nice entry. Then he started off with Rage, no? Nahanap niya yung jump pick. Yung off shot napunta sa jump pick. At ayun na nga. Napunta ka kay Kaleido Gaming yung round na yun. So it's just going to be equal. So most likely matatay yung map natin here. 5-5. At may mukhang, you know, earlier ground 0, maganda yung mga rounds nila, pero mukhang may chance na manalo ang Kaleido Gaming into the first half. No? Playing with fire here. Michelle has the Deagle. Easy one tap or not. Titira na lang si Apogdad all the way in A long. Wala siyang smoke para mag-cross dito, so baka mahanap lang siya ng op ni Rage. Oh, natama ang leg niya. At actually, mapaplant pa ba yung bomb? Hindi, mamamolly siya. 1G. Ni Spine. Yung kanyang molly at tatay natin yung map natin dito na Dust 2, 5-5. Round 11, malapit na tayo magtapos ng first half. So, this could be either 7-5, no? For one team to have the decider. Rage just decides to push itong short position at itatry niya ulit makahanap ng isa pang pick. Yung flash. Oh, nahanap niya yung ulo. Very aggressive opping from Rage, no? Ito na. Mamoli niya yung lower tunnels para baka itatry nila i-boost. Yeah, itatry nila i-boost. Si Michelle, ipupush niya yung short position. Nakita niya si Suki. Pero yung timing hindi masyado na-find. Now to 6-7. The nade, deeper damage. 31 HP na lang para kay Tux. So again, this could be 7-5 for a team getting a first half advantage, no, into the second half, or baka we'll tie this up 6-6. But so far, as you can see, Kaleido Gaming most likely will take on the lead, no, into our first half. Spine, siya magre-respond dito sa short push. Di ko alam kung makikita ba niya yung head. Yes, he will. Yung reaction time, di masyado napunta doon. And actually, neither yung kanyang mga shots. Suki finds the first on the side, mollied out, and is shot down by Tux. All left for Tux on the 24 HP, and it's Rages up to power them all. 6-5 now. So far, the comeback from Kaleido Gaming down 2-4, no. Napagaan nila yung kanilang strategy. We got no timeouts, by the way. So, coming into the last round of the first half, ground 0, puro mga galils lang at saka isang deagle kay PZ. At mukhang makakuha yung lead. Makakuha ng lead si Kaleido Gaming into the first half. Pero, let's see what the ground 0 will try to do. Rage, again, another aggressive. Pero mukhang the nade break might hindi masyado, actually dalawa kasi yung smoke doon, sa Xbox at saka sa door. So masyadong thick yung smoke, hindi niya na break ng maayos at re-reposition na lang siya dito sa A short. Mukhang pinaparan lang nila yung time here, ground 0. Pero mukhang yung bomb, eto na, yung bomb nagro-rotate na papuntang B. At mukhang may plano sila papuntang B bomb site. Saan sila Expasiki at saka si Chuzong magka-team together. It's going to be a mid to B split, no? Hindi makakatulong yung op dito dahil na-block siya ng city smoke. So, ito lang yung mid to be execute. Pero si Rage, ito na naman yung idea niya mag-push through the smoke. Chuzong finds the first and through the smoke, Rage finds Apok Dad. And the B push is going successfully. It's on left on top 7 HP. At si Rage, matatapos niya to 7-5 first half here on DOS 2. Leading si Kaleido Gaming. Map-pick pa naman to ni Ground Zero. But yeah, we'll be right back. Welcome back to ESL Challenger League Season 51 Asia Pacific Finals. Nandito pa rin tayo kay Kaleido Gaming versus Ground Zero. First half, mukhang Ground Zero based on, last map. They only won 2 rounds, no? Maybe they had, based on the first half performance here in DOS 2, mukhang makaka-get to grips na at baka mapupunta nga tayo sa third map. Pero Kaleido Gaming, into the later part of their CT side, naka-push on over as Expasinski pushes through the smoke as PZ is blinded and mukhang an entry into the A-bomb site. Si Vision lang from Car ang makakapag-stop nito pero na-spam out siya. 3v5 retake, 2 players from CT. Si Suke makaka-spot. Rage drops down from Xbox. At mukhang nakikills. Actually napupunta sa Ground Zero's way. The nade makadu some konti lang ng damage niya sa Expasiski as si Chuzong makakahanap ng dalawa. 8 rounds for Kaleido Gaming. At mukhang magiging high risk of a 2-0 finish here for Kaleido to win both Mirage and Dust 2, no? Ito pa naman yung map pick ni Ground Zero. Yung unang half, mukhang they were in the lead, no? In the first half for a few rounds, no? Bago na-push nga ng Kaleido Gaming yung city side nila. It looks like it's just going to be a mid rush here for Ground Zero. And Michelle actually finds one. Si Michelle nakapahanap ng dalawa. Yung eco dito hindi nakapunta ng maayos pero maubos lang naman din. Ay, malapit na mag double digits ang Kaleido Gaming, no. Sa mga hindi mo alam kung sino man manal dito, tomorrow they will be facing off Tailu. So kung sino man manal dito, they'll be facing off Tailu, which we just watched their recent performance, no, in the CS Asia Championships, and you know, where they beat Mouse 13-6. But yeah, interesting. Rage was able to spot Tux, and PZ was able to spot Rage. Mukhang merong na-miss akong mid-battle, suicide battle. PZ replies with another shot. Smoke break. Pero si PZ hindi na makakahanap. Si PZ being burnt out alive. Hindi niya yata na-realize na nasa isa siyang Molotov. At na-equalize na nga ba. 3v3 retake. Yung Mollies at Smoke hindi nakakapag-stack. Meron pang nade si Suki na pwede niya ipato dyan. Vision, isang flash lang para ma-entry itong site na to. Ito na nga. Alam na nila. Kunti ka na dyan. It's all left on Vision. Ayan na nga. Double digits na for Kaleido Gaming. 10-5. Mukhang we have tech pause. Okay. So far, very versatile, no? Kaleido Gaming. Yung city side nila, at first, no? Hindi masyado that a little bit shaky, pero na end off nga nila yung half with 7-5 scoreline with the lead. And as you can see, so far, ever since winning the pistol for the T side of Kaleido Gaming here on Dust 2, napapagana pa naman nila. And ngayon si Rage meron na siyang op. From what I've seen, si Rage very aggressive offer siya. Tinatry niya i-push yung mga smokes on multiple occasions, no, during this whole match. At I think it's actually working, especially kapag ganitong type of matches, no, low tier 2 game. I think because if you're talking about this like in a tier 1 event or like in the major, I don't think you could easily get away with it, no. Pero pag ganitong tournaments, feeling ko with these opponents, no, the aggressive opening style is very dangerous. But yeah, pero shout outs to Chuzong, 21 kills and only 7 deaths, no. Dami na niya napatay on the I think that is mostly from the CT side, no. But yeah. Kung kakapasok nyo lang po, we are currently in the tech pause. So we're hintayin lang natin yan matapos, no. So, just in case, no, na manalo si Kaleido Gaming dito sa Dust 2, they will be facing off against Tailu. You know, two Chinese teams, but it's hard, mahirap, no. Kaya dahil Tailu, well actually, hindi naman masyado kasi yung minimake fun nga ng mga tao na ang Tailu, they're good. Magaling sila pag international games, like yung nga napanood nga natin sa CS Asia Championships, nanalo sila in a BO1 against Mouse. I think it was 13-6, no. Napanood ko yung game na yun. Pero pag naglaro sila, I think ako nakas ko yun, yung game nila versus I think it wasn't a Chinese pero Chinggis Warriors, no. Oh, we have music. Pero yun nga, yung Chinggis Warriors nga, no, natalo nila ang Tailu. You know, and that was yung Chinggis Warriors at that time, no, parang only the third best Mongolian team because they had of course, the Mongols was number 1, tapos ang Hans, who is also in that tournament, pero hindi sila kalaban ng Tailu, no. they were second best, and then Chinggis Wars was only the third best Mongolian team on that event, at natalo nila ang Tyloo, no? So yun nga. So may hirap, pero i-make fun nga nila kasi most of the time ang Tyloo hindi nila prioritize yung mga online games nila, especially here in the ESL Challenger League. Although I am going to guess no na for this tournament Tyloo kailangan nila i-focus, they actually need to focus para sa tournament na ito, dahil ito nga yung road to ESL Pro League Season 24 in Katowice. It's a tier 1 tournament, no, and a chance to play international again for Tyloo, because you know, they can't easily be invited to a tier 1 tournament kasi nga hindi sila sa top 20. I think ang VRS rating ngayon ng Tyloo is, I think is like 70 or 60. So mahirap na nga. So they need to focus on this tournament to hopefully, you know, sana ma-qualify nga sila sa ESL Pro League Season 24. But anyways, we go live 10 to 5 here, Dust 2, as we go on T-side Kaleido Gaming, and it's going to be just Digel at saka 57 PSP USP para sa Ground Zero Gaming. Walang tao dito sa A-Long. Mukhang they will be prioritizing on mid, pero ito na nga, pa si Suki, masaspat niya si Omichella, caught off guard. At yun na nga yung mga ibang players, all of them fragged out. 11 for Kaleido Gaming. Malapit na matapos yung match. Mukhang 7 rounds in total lang mananalo ng Ground Zero throughout this whole series, right? And this is Ground Zero's map pick. But let's see, because it's gonna be as you can see, a gun round now. By round 4, Ground Zero. Let's see if PZ can spot anything through suicide, no? At hopefully maka 6 sila at baka try nila i-force maybe even 13 to 11 or overtime, no? But looks like PZ actually is not playing. He's going to be playing A-Long. He's going to be supporting A-Long, and then he's going to go CT now, as Ipokta, a little bit of a slow reaction time, no? Pero ito na nga yung B-Rush ng Kaleido Gaming, di masyado nag-work out. Pero si Spine makakahanap ng dalawa. PZ with the op, mollied out na naman. Baka ma-1G na naman siya. 40 HP down. Spine is 8 HP. And it's a 3v1. 2 players coming from lower. So it has to be Suki. Lurk smoke thrown by the CTs, not into tunnels. Mapapadalian nila yung retake nila dito into the B-bomb site. Si Suki, masyadong focus siya sa door. At makakot off guard nga siya. Pero si Spine, makahanap pa ng isa. Pero mukhang madedefuse nga ng Ground Zero. They'll live another day. They're gonna get 6 round, no? But Kaleido Gaming, meron pa silang money. So, another gun round in the next round to get that 12. Then the series point, no? Ba yan? Ay nga ba? Yung flashes nila kaya kind of like nag-backfire, no? Hindi masyado gumana both on the CTs and even sometimes hitting the Ts into the B-bomb site. Wake ourselves round 18. Spine pushes through this and actually through while blinded finds vision and may even find second. Pero blind siya and now trap. Omichella, alam niya na nandun siya. Yun na yung molly. Kailangan niya takusan. Pero hindi. And habang nangyayari yun, nakapush na sila ng short. At mapaplant yung bomb. 2v5 at alam nila na merong isang player dito sa A-Long at si Apokdad nasa lower tunnel. So, ito na, marinig to ni Spine. Ay, Omichella, sorry. Spinam siya through the door. And yet, nabuhay pa siya at nahanap niya si Spine. Pero mukhang ito na nga ang katapusan ng Ground Zero as they reach 12 series point. Nice, Dave. Tignan natin. Oh, he's in the smoke! Rage, isang no-scope at mamamatay siya. Ayun na nga ang no-scope na hinihintay natin. Walang weapons masisave para kay Ground Zero. Mahirapan sila i-come back to. And most likely or not, ito na nga ang series win ni Kaleido Gaming. No timeouts yet from the looks of it. And it's gonna be 2 M4s for Ground Zero at Pamas, no, small buy lang to, force buy to hopefully make it another day, another round, as there's 2 players into lower. Apogdot finds the worst, traded out, and Omishela. And there goes the lower push. They know where the bomb is now, pero hindi na nila alam kung ano ang plan. Ang plan ay rush nila ang B-bomb site from the looks of it, Kaleido Gaming. Tax 32 HP with the MP7. Isang run by potentially. Baka makahanap siya ng isang kill. Nasmoke nila ang lower tunnel. Expasinski is going to be pushing through this. Tax down to 32 HP. And it's all left for Vision on the 1v4. As it looks like it is going to be Kaleido Gaming. Here we go. Ito na nga. Oh, baka mahanap pa niya si Rage. Mahanap niya si Rage pero hindi si Expasinski. Your winners for today's match, it's Kaleido Gaming. They'll be moving on to the semifinals at mafe-face nga po nila ang Tailu into the semifinals. Ayan po. Dust 2, 13-6. Dito sa Dust 2, masyadong, you know, may konting push ang Ground Zero. Of course, nakanalo sila more rounds than yung sa Mirage. Pero 6 rounds lang nga. So far, based on this, you know, Kaleido Gaming, it's strong team. But this is just a, you know, a lower tiered, no offense, lower tiered Australian team, no. So the real test will be tomorrow when they face off Tailu, right? And you know, Tailu, one of the best Chinese teams in the scene right now. We got, you know, Zero, Jamyang, G, all of it, right? Mosea. So this is gonna be a hard-fought battle into the semifinals, and also on the other side of the semifinal bracket as well, of course. Yan din, Semper Fi Esports versus Thunder Down Under. Of course, lahat yung matches na yan, folks, i-stream ko po din yan bukas and as well as on Wednesday. So yeah, until then, wala naman ako mas other than very dominant fashion, no, for Kaleido Gaming. I don't know if the pings were, you know, balanced, pero still, right? Props to Kaleido Gaming, you know, standout player, yung mga players nila in this match. And, you know, based on, you know, matches na nakasko for Ground Zero, hindi to yung Ground Zero na nailala ko kung kalaban nila mga Australian teams. Pero, ganun nga naman, kung if you're facing another region, international competitions, natatalo ka talaga kung hindi ka prepared. Kasi kung ang prepare mo lang yung sarili mong bansa, you know, di mo talaga mapapractice yung mga Chinese teams kasi iba-iba ang you know, culture of each country, no. So ganun lang talaga. Kaleido Gaming was ahead of Ground Zero and they will be moving on into the semifinals. So ganun na nga po. So once again, tomorrow I'll be streaming Kaleido Gaming versus Tailu. And then afterwards, I will be, the next day afterwards, I'll be streaming Thunder Down Under versus Semper Fi. So yun nga po. All in Filipino Broadcast, mga kapamilya, kabayan ko dyan. Shoutout po sa mga Filipino CS2 fans. Ayun lang po ayun lang po masasabi ko. So yun. You can watch the replay. I think gagawa ko ng highlight video based on this. But yeah, very powerful. Ang Kaleido Gaming. So yun nga po, dominant fashion, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave you to it. Hintayin ko na lang yung stream mag-end. I'll see you tomorrow 9 PM Philippine Time. Yeah, I'll stream Tailu versus Kaleido Gaming, no. So yun. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the rest. Good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Open this game already for Ground Zero. They are maybe they can there. Nade lob to bottom connector. Doesn't.
Until something works. Sing behind the smoke. It's actually, yeah, I was expected, but a nice cheating move to get behind that Smokey. A nice cheating move to get behind that Smokey.
Aggression up on ramp side. Flash ready to be sent in by Octad gets his head taken off, peeking out. Jump. Siki waiting there.
No, he. And this one, I think it's going to put him in good stead. I think if they stick together for quite
Armor. He's just going to jiggle 10 seconds.
late in Australia too to start this game. CT strong gets the better of a play with 69 HP, no armor. Oh,
And he's taken a lot of damage.
what? He's
Not
going
sure.
back. Zong who deals with PZ and only realizes where it starts to look winnable.
Fortune has taken some damage in the meantime. Rage just quick. Yeah, headshot into lower.
Zong's coming, he saw the shoulder around the corner, but coverage is really nice. Still going to be 1 or 2 on the entry though here. Kaleido starting to come into their own. Chuzong set up the coverage is really nice. Still going to be 1 or 2 on the entry though here. Kaleido starting to come into their own. Chuzong set up the
Completely catches spine again and again. Ground zero.
on that line. You're going to see some more aggression out here from Rage. Good shot, good flick onto Apoc Dud.
Entry at least.
I have to wonder, was that lag? I don't know, but either way, it did take a look.
Speaking of which, Sasiki is running straight up the.
The 3 players up close and personal on Ram. The 3 players up close and personal on Ram. Vision looks like everyone has a void. Very much going to take advantage of that by charging his way up. Very happy to just take these aim tools and a bit of practice really at this point. This is that does well. Does very well, in fact, alongside Tuck.
I thought Suki might have had a sight line to see him.
The play here to lower tunnels will.
Smoke goes out on the line, but Tuck's trying to play.
ESL presents ESL Challenger League in partnership with Intel, Acer Predator, DHL, and Chex.